has the power and it is witching hours, so you're better off elsewhere tonight. Witch among us, and she must be found before she burns this whole place to the ground. Away, away, away. Just stay out of the woods, 'cause she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. 'Cause the witch has the power and so you're better off elsewhere tonight. Oh,
And the home of the Jets.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Off the Grill podcast. Another week, another show. How about that? How about that? I almost called it the Monday morning podcast, and this certainly is not it. Be that, since it's not Monday morning, or the fact that it's nowhere near as good. I apologize for being as out of breath as I am. I had to run out of the studio and into my room to grab a stick of gum. I don't like to do the show without a mouthful of gum. I failed to grab a beverage. A flavored beverage. I got trusty old water. Essentia. Not a sponsor. Though I'm open for any offer you have. Isn't this nice? You guys like to watch me drink stuff, I know it. Brian Trash, what's up, buddy boy? Says gum or cum. And we know the answer to that, I think. All of us here. I don't have to say it. We got old Dan Sean in the chat. What's up, Dan? Greetings, Lord Steak from Brian Trash, and I appreciate that. And Dan is, really just saying what needs to be said. Slap that thumbs up for the sauce. Matter of fact, share this around. Why not? It's only going to help me. It's not going to hurt you. How could it possibly? Oh, and Billy Bean says, hold on, we are running late. I'm whipping up some sauce of my own. I think he's going to come in his wife. And there's the Gypsy Warrior. What's going on? What's going on? Dan says, drink it slower. Oh, yeah. You got to please the Philly fans. Oh yeah. And speaking of, I mean, I do want to go out of my way to, just thank all of my LGBTQ plus fans. You're just fantastic. You're really the best at what you do, and it's sucking random dick in the bathroom. Oh boy. Well, what's been up, man? How's your daughter? My girlfriend's pregnant too. I'm about to be a father. It's not true. My girlfriend's not pregnant. Thank God. Thank God. Sorry. Billy B says he'd sit on the bottle if it was Philly fans. Oh, Brian Trash says, let's not talk about the Packers. We're going to talk about those fucking Packers today, baby. Because the Jets went into Lambeau and stuck it up Aaron Rodgers' ass. And not the way that he likes. But in the fucking getting punked at home by one of the fucking surprise defenses of the year. It's not perfect. It's definitely, but it's honestly, my expectations were like fucking, anywhere from like 25th place to last. And I'd say they're at the fucking either the bottom of the top half of the league or the top half of the bottom of the league, man. And that's fucking exciting. The defensive line is balling out now. Like when they could pin their ears back and go after the quarterback, shit gets nasty. Quinnen Williams is like blown up overnight. And just become a fucking nasty motherfucker on that defensive line. And I dare say he's been one of the best D tackles in the league so far this year. And that's great to see. Hey, you know what? His contract's not far from being due. Show out and get some of that money. We got money for him. Let's give it to him. Very exciting. Fucking just Breece Hall is a man. He's a fucking man. It's kind of funny that years after we wasted all that money on Le'Veon Bell, we have like basically a Le'Veon Bell clone in the backfield, like young, good Le'Veon Bell in the backfield. It's pretty amazing. Zach Wilson's still not looking great, but he's not really turning the ball over. Packers have the worst fucking run defense in the league, so it makes sense that you're not throwing too often. And in the first half, the run plays weren't really working. Third and long, third and weird, whatever the fuck. It just, they have a pretty good passing defense, so shit didn't work out. He'll get there. I'm excited still. Like, he still looks good. He's not playing dumb most of the game. Oh, man. And it was even better because I got to watch the whole fucking game instead of like the 6 plays that you get on Red Zone from a Jets game. Because it was a national Fox game, and so I got to actually sit down and watch a whole Jets game, which was the first time I've been able to do that this year. I almost didn't get to do it on the off chance that we didn't get back in time, but I was at a wedding all weekend. And it's actually the first, well, it's not the first wedding I've been to, but it's definitely the best one by far and the most well planned out. And the first one that wasn't just put together by some fucking scene queen wannabes. It's a 40-year-old fucking nothings yearning for the days of yore. But before we get into all that, because that's probably going to be the majority of the shit that I talk about unless some other things come up, Dan has a couple questions. And he asks, who wins in a fight between the faggot of the opera and Corey Cunningham, the breakout star of the newest Halloween movie, Halloween Ends. Obviously, Corey Cunningham wins. He's a bad dude. Well, he's dead. So I guess, what else dead? They're both dead. Nobody wins. Go fuck yourself, Dan. What a dumb question. You're an idiot. You stink. Never answer another one of your fucking questions again. All right, so we got another question here from Dan Shine. Steak, are you going to cosplay as Dr. Loomis for Halloween? Dr. Loomis's bloated, fat corpse? Maybe. I could see that. But actually, man, you know what? This year, the beard's short enough. If I didn't just drop fucking $700 on clothing for this past weekend, I have to think about fucking going all out and getting that costume together. Fuck, I got time. I got another paycheck before Halloween. That might happen, Dan. God damn it. Why'd you have to have such a good idea? Brian says, just kick me in the notes. The notes. Christ. Ben says Lambo Deep, which I believe is his answer to, how Aaron Rodgers likes it. If not, it should be, because it's fucking hilarious. Billy Bean says Rodgers likes it up the ass sideways. Whatever it is. It's true. Oh, we got old Mikey. Diane Breach says, hello, YouTube. It's your favorite American local truck driver checking in from Georgia. Georgia. Dan says Al and Corey both have a history of getting pounded by the band. Yeah. That's one of the biggest fucking head scratchers. And I didn't really catch it the first time I watched it. But the bullies in that movie are literally just some marching band fruitcakes. They're about as intimidating as the fucking the dance kid from the Halloween 2018. I like to hunt and dance, Daddy. Who also, I rewatched that the other night with my girlfriend and her kid, and that kid in that car looks just like fucking Jake from Slaughterport. I don't know if he's here watching tonight, but buddy, I was thinking of you, and I was laughing my fucking ass off. I want you guys to go back and watch that scene. You don't have to watch the whole movie. I get it. It's just it's him. It's him. We got Jay the Stingray who says hello. Hey, Jamie Hart stopping in. And actually, Jamie Hart just gave me a little reminder of something else I wanted to say. I want to give you a little shout out here. I guess why not do it here? This show doesn't make any sense. To a comedian, Mike Feeney. Much, much bigger name than I. I mean, of the Here's a Scenario podcast, along with Brandon Sagalow and Mike Cannon. Funny podcast, funny comedians. But he does these things where he makes fun of cities that he's going to or been to or whatever the fuck. Those shorts or whatever. But he did one about Buffalo and put it out today. So I figured I'd throw this on here for you guys. So if you don't know Mike Feeney, check out Mike Feeney. Enjoy, Mike Feeney.
Welcome to Buffalo. Let me get you settled in. My God, is upstate New York cold.
We're not upstate. We're western New York.
Oh my God, who cares? The snow was above my car.
Yeah, that's the lake effect. The Skajakwada was slow going today.
I know. I had to go wide right just to avoid it.
Wide right?
No go. Wide right.
Sorry, what?
I said I'm going to the Bills game at Highmark Stadium.
It's the Ralph, always and forever, but you'll love it. We get hammered on blues in the bitter cold, smash through tables, and then cover an old man named Pinto Ron with ketchup and mustard.
That sounds like a fever dream. Maybe I'll leave my jewelry at home.
For sure, the criminals target rings. I guess that's why the Bills and Sabres have never been robbed.
This whole city feels unsafe.
Sure, our violent crime's 174% higher than the national average, but at least it smells like Cheerios.
I gotta go.
I haven't told you the best part yet.
Please!
Your free Buffalo starter kit. A beef on weck and Loganberry pop from Charlie the Butcher, sponge candy from Fowler's, and a dozen wings from Dove's.
Yes!
Buffalo, wings, winter, and winless sports.
So that was good. That's funny, right? Right? I mean, come on. I don't know how many people we have here, other than Jamie, that are familiar with or from this area, but it's all spot on. I played it at the office today. Got a real laugh out of all the ladies. But yeah, I can pull that up maybe. I'm not going to pull it up. But for confirmation, yes. Jay says he thinks he's going to be a bandwagon Buffalo fan. Dude, I'm telling you, I've been a Jets fan for a long time. And this is the first time since the beginning that I had any confidence or a positive outlook for the fucking team. Hop on this Jets bandwagon now. Well, you got fucking plenty of room. But if you don't want to take that fucking risk, Buffalo's nasty. They're going to be dangerous this fucking playoff season and the whole regular season too, I guess, right? Jamie says he's speaking my language. Gypsy says Halloween 2018 is one of my favorite movies in the franchise. Kills I wasn't too fond of. Fuck that movie so hard. I hate it. But then he also says that ends really disappointed him. Gypsy also says, whenever I think of Buffalo, I think of Bruce Almighty. Yeah, they filmed some of that around here. Jamie says she just got out from seeing Halloween Ends. So I wonder if there's going to be a video of that coming up soon. And Billy's real rude. He says, when I think of Buffalo, I think flush twice. It's a long way from me. That's mean. I don't appreciate it. Jay says, God knows the cowgirls are going to get graped this year. I think he means raped, but you're not allowed to type that on YouTube. Why do I look out of focus? You're creeping me out. Why is it doing that? What the fuck? I don't know. What did I do? What? Help me. It's just breaking my heart. Remember when I used to scream about this shit? I don't care. I'm out of focus tonight. What's happening? Jamie says she's probably going to stream about it tomorrow. She says, I really hope you liked it, Jamie. I just couldn't get into it. I fucking love the movie. I'm not even going to fucking dance around the issue. I thought it was fantastic. The best of the three fucking Blumhouse movies by far. Was it a fucking Michael Myers movie? No, certainly wasn't. Was it a lot of fun? Was it fucking kind of compelling? Was there a nice story arc with that fucking a brand new character, granted, but yeah, there was. There's a lot of good shit about that movie, and they didn't waste any more fucking time going, remember this from this movie that doesn't count? So. Oh, darling. Well, Jonathan Bombastic Hobson says, I absolutely love what you've done with your hair. Thank you. Brian Trash says Buffalo in New York or Canada. Well, it's like New Canada. We'll call it that. Scalp. Gypsy says, I thought the kills were really good, but I just got Major Friday Part 5 vibes, if you know what I mean. I've seen a lot of people say that, and I sort of, but not really. Like, fucking the real Jason isn't in that movie at all. Like, there's the vision of the real Jason or whatever the fuck, but yeah, obviously he doesn't do anything else. Michael Myers is killing. It's just he's not the only one killing. He wasn't the only one killing in fucking Halloween 2018, nor was he in fucking Halloween 5. Or whatever the fuck. Like He's not in fucking 3 at all. Everybody loves 3. All of a sudden. I don't know. I'm fucking a little too high. And I gotta watch it a third time to fucking really flesh everything out. But there should be a talking horror for this one on the way. I figured, hey, I've done the other 2. Let's fucking at least clean those up if we're not going to do the whole fucking thing. Nah, man, I liked the movie, and so I saw that Thursday night when it came out on Peacock. And then Sunday I had to take one of the individuals that I take care of. I didn't have to. Like, he's cool. I like to take him out to places. We went to see it, and I liked it just as much the second time, like I said, that I kind of caught the fact that they're just in a marching band, which is kind of lame, but there's so much shit that is done well in that movie. And I really like the I guess it's his dad or probably stepdad, Corey's stepdad, the fucking like the junkyard owner and operator guy. That is like the best casting of anyone anywhere. So I don't know. I gotta fucking watch this because it's new enough. I'm not gonna be a dick with spoilers. But so there's a question that I'm not gonna answer. Just I'm not saying yes or no. I'm not gonna bring up the question on the podcast, but just to keep that shit fucking as spoiler free here as possible. I lost my fucking train of thought. But yeah, the talking horror episode will be fucking spoiler heavy. So Jay the Stingray says, dude likes Hard Target. How can you now like him? I think he means not. I don't. The fuck is Hard Target? Am I gay? Are you gay? Oh, the fuck. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. I know what Hard Target is. I'm stupid. Sorry about that. Sorry. Lost my train of thought. He's watching it at a certain point. Oh, spoilers. All right, now I'm getting fucking annoyed. Why am I out of focus? It's better. Okay, so that's better still. Yeah. I know. Shut up. Everyone shut up. I'm fat and old. I'm dumb. Gay. Retarded. Disrespectful. Oh, Jonathan got me. God damn it. He says Hard Target is a department store that's very cumbersome to shop at. You fucking dickhead. This one's for Orc. We got a little sugar-free Coke, vanilla, 0. And that's a real talk. R.I.P. Somebody. I don't know. Oh, ladies. Feeney's done. Just as an aside, I want to make a comedy movie about a deluded filmmaker directing a fan film to impress his idol. I don't know. I probably won't do it, but I don't know. Maybe that could be like the thing that fucking brings comedy back to major motion pictures. Because that's sorely needed. And bros ain't it. What else? What do we got here? This is all wedding shit mostly. Well, you know what? Let's get the non-wedding shit out of the way. That way we can fucking just whine about weddings the rest of the time. I'm getting texts that aren't good. Gypsy asks how that's or says that sounds cool. Thank you. I think it's a decent idea. Dan said Al has the Bros 4K on his phone. He doesn't have a house, but he's got a phone. And then Jonathan asks, how would you film such a thing? I don't know. Maybe like on an iPhone or something. Hey, I mean, that's just as good as actual equipment, isn't it? Oh, boy. Eyes of Anus. What? 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 I have that. I deleted it, you fat prick.
You're Chinese.
So you're getting that one instead. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about this. R.I.P.
I didn't get a blowjob on the set.
Oh. Oh, all right. Since you asked nicely.
The faggot of the opera.
R.I.P. Fezzy. God damn it, everyone's dying. R.I.P. everybody. That sucks. Both of them fucking in the month of August. You know, the fucking early half of August, too. Year apart, of course, but right around my birthday, which really, you know, what do I expect? Something good to happen? Let's be real. Chipsy says Al would love to drink Billy Eichner's sweat. Yeah. I use the mute button to burp. I'm pretty nice. Eyes of Anus says that naked gentleman stole my fan film. Sorry to hear that, Eyes of Anus. I'm getting like real I Dream of Genie vibes from that name for some reason. I don't know. So apparently in Manhattan, there's a congressional fucking election coming up, which not apparently, it's just the way it is. There's a but apparently there's a candidate named fucking Mike Itkis who has published a porn video to highlight his sex positive platform. Mike Itkis is running against Rep. Jerry Nadler and wants to legalize sex work. In a grunt for attention, third party. Okay, I didn't know it was a third party thing. So this is probably can be thrown out. But third party congressional candidate Mike Itkis has released a sex tape to highlight a sex positive platform. The 53-year-old Army cyber operations officer is bound to lose to Rep. Jerry Nadler, but he posted the 13-minute video to a popular online porn site. Come on, link it. Of him having sex with a porn performer, Nicole Sage, as a conversation piece, quote unquote. Quote, if I would just talk about it, it wouldn't demonstrate my commitment to the issue. And the fact that I actually did it was a huge learning experience, and it actually influenced items on my platform. His issues include legalizing sex work and making sexual rights explicit. Do not rely on privacy or free speech rights. The fuck? And there's a bunch of fucking actual political horseshit in it. But the Nadler campaign declined to comment. Itkis's Republican opponent understood it. You got to do what you got to do. Mike Zambluska's told City and State. The media ignores everybody that's not a Democrat in the city. Well, I mean, hey, that's Manhattan, buddy. But I fucking saw that over the weekend. And I just died laughing. Look, you just fuck. You could just pay him $100 to stick it in. But I don't know. Hey, it's the Bathroom Break Podcast. It's the podcast you put on when you got to go to the bathroom. Good to see you, old Christian Hannah. Jamie says it's very classy to mute your burp. And Gypsy says, I dream of anus. Hey, that could be Al's theme song. Al was everyone in Bros stunt anus for the sex scenes. That's from Billy. Jonathan says, I don't understand the appeal with the Billy Eichner's. Homeboy is one eye hunting and one eye fishing. I love his Kentuckyisms, which is what I'm going to call them from now on. I don't know where phrases such as that come from, but Jonathan's full of them and they make me fucking laugh. Jay says, never liked that guy, even back on Parks and Rec. Dan says, Al's anus is union and got a great payday for that movie. Oh, man, maybe he's got a house now. Ben asked what that porn star's name again was, and I don't remember, and I closed the article, so you'll have to rewind and listen. But I don't know, like fucking... you fucking, like they said at the end of the article, man, you got to do what you got to do. You know, if he's showing he's really committed, I think they should get him some fucking votes, man. Shit. I don't live in Manhattan, but I'll vote for him. I'll send my vote in by mail. Ooh, someone's going to get mad. Let's see who. Red or blue? Red or blue? Now I'll sit here and not care and pretend that that makes me cool. Or fucking any less dumb than everyone else. Another RIP, Ted White, who Gypsy says is the best Jason in his opinion. And I'd be hard pressed to fucking refute that. Kane Hodder's fine. Like he's good. He's really good. Let's not downplay him, but I do believe that Ted White is fucking miles better. A lot of people talk about Richard Brooker, and I guess like because he kind of did fucking the shit that they had him do. I don't know how much was his choice anyway, but it pulled him away from the tater sack head fucking Jason, you know, and kind of set it up a little better for what he would be down the line. But like he didn't do anything that I ever really put, oh wow, what a cool thing he did there. But like a lot of Ted White's shit looked good. You know, like fucking yeah, it's a great fucking it's a great performance. Like not to be a faggot about it, but I like it. CJ Graham's fine. Derek Mears is also really good. Derek Mears, Ted White. Like those are there's probably a time where Mears was my favorite, but I'd like for them to fucking go, hey, could you please do it when Hulu, you know, inevitably fucking puts a new one out. Give that guy the fucking job again, please. Ben says there was that one girl selling her farts in a jar, but had health problems from the shit she had to eat to keep the farts coming. That's fucking disgusting. Whoa, hold on there, buddy. Big words. Flagged. Why would you do that? Yeah, listen. I don't know. Encountered a nervous Nelly fruitcake. Dare I say snowflake earlier? I wouldn't say snowflake because it's a gay thing to call someone. It's lame. Like, you know, fucking that started with the conservatives where they call the fucking all like the leftist progressive, whatever the fuck. whatever the fuck they are, I don't care. You go snowflakes. And then they'd eventually start using it back on them, which is just as fucking lame. Like, no, you're the snowflake, not me. I can dance. Yeah, but it's just like they're worried about words. And like, if you know anything about YouTube, getting flagged for shit, that's only really going to happen. Hey, when you have like 150 subs, you don't have to worry about it at all. But there's like buffers within the show where they're not gonna fucking like the algorithm's set up a certain way. It listens and then it stops. Like they can't have that shit fucking running all the time. They don't have, even Google doesn't have the fucking hardware to make that work. But it's just a little. Don't say that, please. Please don't say it. Y'all can't say the faggot word. Yeah, so I saw Halloween Ends again. We're gonna swing back because I can't, be done with a thought and then move to the next one. On the way out, I saw these little one sheets, not for Halloween Ends, unfortunately. But I think I'm gonna have to fucking check back to see if those ever become a thing. But for another new horror movie that I haven't seen yet, and if the gods would be so kind as to get that to me somehow, I'd be very appreciative. But this one for Smile, that's kind of fucking sweet. And then the other one's also for Smile. You got this guy here. I think they're nice. I don't know what to do with them. There were a bunch of them. They were free to fucking take, so I took. Smile for me, daddy. Sean says, I just wish I was an attractive chick. I'd sell all kinds of fucked up shit. Yeah. I do all kinds of fucked up shit, too. And Dan says, I have cam girls and porn stars selling all sorts of wild stuff all over my timeline. It's pretty sad, but some dudes will pay for. Oh, it's fucking. Men are embarrassing. Like I'm never ashamed to be a man. Like some fucking like limp-wristed faggot. These fake male feminist douchebags. I'm ashamed to be a man. Kill yourself. But. Oh, I'm embarrassed to be one sometimes. Like there are men that have done things that really should embarrass all the fucking normal men. Jay says us gay dudes got to get our fix too. But yeah, so yeah, I thought those were cool. I don't know, what do you guys think about those little fucking whatever the fucks, the one sheets for a Smile? Honestly, I could probably handle, fucking shipping one of those off to someone. Maybe I won't. We'll see. Dan says to pay for socks and panties, though, it's pretty sad. It's incredibly sad stuff. Like I said. He said he corrects socks because he does say sucks in his thing, but I fucked it up. But and he corrected it to sucks. I could understand. Like, well, that makes, yeah. I'd like to buy your suck, lady. But what else is in the news? Have you seen this? Have you heard this? So Mel Gibson's in the news these days. Huh? Have you seen this? Have you heard this? Apparently, he's being asked or something. I saw this over the weekend, and I looked it up again today, and shit looks a little different than I remember it being. But so the top stories when you type in Mel Gibson Weinstein, which I'm sure he'd be real fun to, real happy to hear. There's a website called Boing Boing that says famous Jew hater Mel Gibson to testify against Harvey Weinstein. And I think now I fucking wasn't going to, but we're going to have to peruse that one after we're done getting the business at hand. We got to see what kind of shit's in there, man. But yeah, that was the only weird one. But so I had to bring that to attention, and we're going to take a look at that in a minute. But Mel Gibson to testify against Harvey Weinstein in L.A. trial. Judge bars Weinstein's defense from challenging him over anti-Semitic rant. So that's interesting because that won't be brought up fucking to discredit Gibson, which it shouldn't. But Mel Gibson can be called to testify against Weinstein at the upcoming LA rape trial. Prosecutors want to call the actor to support the allegations of Jane Doe 3, who claims that Weinstein sexually assaulted her after she gave him a massage at his hotel in 2010. According to the district attorney, a woman later told Gibson about the incident during a massage, and Gibson's testimony would help buttress her allegation. Judge Lisa Lynch allowed prosecutors to call Gibson to the stand. She also denied a defense request that they be allowed to ask Gibson about racist and anti-Semitic statements he has made over the years. But the defense will be allowed to ask whether Gibson holds a grudge against Weinstein. Defense argued that Gibson is ill will towards Weinstein dating from the release of Passion of the Christ, which was widely seen to play on anti-Semitic themes. Weinstein later published a book, Perspectives on the Passion of the Christ, that challenged the film. This created a feud between Gibson and Weinstein. I didn't know any of this shit. Argued Mark Worksman, Weinstein's attorney. Worksman inaccurately said he believed that the film won an Oscar for Best Picture. Weinstein gestured no with his arms with a look of disdain. Sorry, my client would know better than I would, Worksman said. Well, why did my narrator voice also turn Jewish? Oh, sorry, he didn't. It was worrisome. He turned worrisome. A worrisome lawyer. Worksman also argued that Gibson is now trying to rehabilitate his image by becoming a champion of the Me Too movement very much. According to attorneys, Gibson told the investors that Jane Doe 3 had PTSD reaction when he brought up the name Harvey during a massage. Gibson was talking about Weinstein in the context of a business deal. The woman stopped the massage, started crying, and gave the idea that Weinstein sexually assaulted or groped her. Worksman argued that he should be allowed to confront Gibson about his anti-Semitic tirade that followed his 2006 arrest, as well as the anti-Semitic comment he allegedly wants me to Winona Ryder and other racist statements. Mel Gibson's a real-ass dude. Oh, boy. Jay says, those are so cool. All the one sheets. I picked one up for Cream 5. Idiots behind concession just had a stack sitting back there. Well, ours were set up. They were free to take. They were fucking set up that there was like a little box with 4 different slots, 2 for Smile and 2 for, I don't know, whatever. Some kind of kids movie, I think. Looked like there were little like cartoon dogs on it. So it wasn't like a mistake, but no. Like I said, I'm going to try to get there. You know, and it's a local place. I might try to get that fucking poster off them. See what I got to do. I'll bribe a don't say that. Don't say bribe a 13-year-old on the air. Oh, fuck. I just did it, didn't I? Is this fucking comment section really this dead tonight? Or is it just like StreamYard sucking? So let's get back to famous Jew hater Mel Gibson. So basically, Lynch challenged the fact, how is it relevant if he's racist toward Africans Americans or Latinos? Worksman said it goes to his unwillingness to create equal status to someone who is not of his ilk. It was a white supremacist view. Someone with white supremacist values might have no problem perjuring himself against a Jewish defendant. Lynch ultimately permitted the defense to ask Gibson about his animosity towards Weinstein. Can't allow him to get into any other comments about his general demeanor, about people who are not of his ilk. I will allow you to question whether or not there's personal animosity, but judge later allowed the defense to state the name of the book, Naked Massage, that Jane Doe 3 was trying to publish with Weinstein's help. Ooh, that sounds saucy. All right, let's clean up this chat. Brian says, "Did you ever smell someone's panties?" I don't think I have. That just always seemed stupid to me. Jonathan says, "Like I understand due to probability that there's a plethora of both men and women who would fuck me. The number of which that would pay to do so is almost non-existent." Absolutely. That's really it. Dan says, "If there's still a smell by the time it arrives in the mail, I don't think I'd be into that girl." Yeah, just the shit's fucking weird. That's one of the reasons the internet's bad and shouldn't exist. This show's another reason. Gypsy says he's a Foot fan himself. The bigger and stinkier, the better. Okay, well, that's good for you, buddy. I'm proud of you. Happy of you. Tan says Kanye could play Danny Glover's son in the new Lethal Weapon. That would be fucking hilarious. Jamie says, "This is real educational. I'm learning a lot." I'm just bribing 13-year-olds over here. Just bribing them. Candy. Let me tell you a secret. Brian says, "Long day, time to smoke a bone." Well, he says smoke bone. He adds the A. Maybe we should fucking call it that way. It's just smoke bone. That's just what you do, man. Jonathan says, "I'm a fan of the classics, boobs, butt, etc." Yeah, boobs are good. Butt's good. I like legs. I've gotten into legs and thighs. I think that's a sign of getting older. Also, really well-defined shoulders on a lady, like Becky Lynch, at least for a time. I haven't seen her lately. I'm like pretty checked out of wrestling. But she had some real nice shoulders. Like, it's nothing to jerk off over, but it's like, ooh, nice. It's just something to put the mouth on and give her a little bite out of the shoulder. That's all I'm saying. Shut the fuck up. Tan says, "Shout out, boobs and butts." Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah, boobs and butts. Ben Grimm says, "I learned a lot. I learned that the dude who did the Monster Mash song still gets $200,000 a year from royalties for it." 69. Jesus, man, really? Fucking 69 years later. That's crazy. Hey, did you know that lesbian monsters don't scissor? No, they do the mash. Shout out Mike Rainey. Did I do that on here? Why did I bring up Mike? What else would I have brought up Mike Rainey? I feel like I have reason. I love that fucking song, though. I love that joke. I sang that song for a senior send-off at the end of my senior year. That was a little band that I'd put together. Me and old John from the Scarecrow Show, and two people that I don't think I talk to anymore. Oh, wait. No, I think Ben did play. Ben, the bass player, did play. Okay. So basically, it was like fucking. It was early stages of Electric Funeral, which eventually turned into the Scarecrow Show. They do the taco bump. Jamie says, okay, guess I'm girling up the boys' room. I'll leave. Listen, this ain't North Carolina, all right? Everybody can come into everybody's room. We're all coming in this room. John says, I like a sturdy gal. Jesus, those thighs and a nice penis. Yeah, well. Gypsy, you had a comment. I'm just not. I'm not entertaining. Can't do it. Can't do it. No girls allowed. No, Jamie, you don't have to leave. But I'm going to start saying the N word. No. No. Fuck, I can't remember the name of that character, but the season that David fucking Keckner was on SNL, he had this fucking character who'd be like, he'd do those fucking awful, like, someone would say something, and he'd be like, yeah, more like, no. No. Like, yeah, just kidding. Fucking stupid kid. He had so many. Yeah, Jay got me with my real favorite joke. Keckner had some fucking solid characters on the one season he was there, man. So good. Shame they let him go. But Jace is my friend Vin. It's actually my black friend Vin, and nobody cares about him. Well, Jamie says I leave y'all with much love. Have fun, boys. Good night and good luck. And Gypsy says the best chicks have dicks. Jeez. Jeez. Dan says, or asked if I'd watch Clerks 3. I haven't had time yet. Hopefully this week I'll get to it. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tonight. No, I got other shit to watch tonight. I think I might wait and watch Chucky all in one block, but I haven't started that either. I know there's a lot of shit to do, man. I'm busy. There's shit that's coming out that I want to watch. I have found a copy of Journey into Darkness 2, which apparently there's now a third one coming out. Maybe I'll actually fucking buy that one. Who knows? Everyone's saying goodbye to Jamie. Ben says Kanye taking over where Mel stopped. So yeah, he's been a lot of fun today, and it's kind of the reason for the title of the show, the DefComJam 3, which is just, me being kind of racist and thinking, and also misseeing or misremembering the actual tweet from Kanye because the Jews got angry about it. But, I think he's dumb. He goes, oh, yeah, the Def Comedy Jam 3. I'm going Def Comedy Jam 3. Def Jam Comedy Jam, Def Comedy. Yeah. I'm dumb. I had something and then had nothing. Eyes of Anus says it was shot on an iPhone. I'm confused, man. Oh, Clerks 3, I'm thinking. Billy says new season of Chucky was too gay even for me. And I probably have a higher gay tolerance than you, but I got a lot of gays in my life now. Kanye buying Parlor. Oh, who fucking cares? Who uses Parlor that's like worth thinking about ever? Nobody. Like, I don't know. Kanye made some good music. He's made some music that I don't give a shit about. He's a nutcase. Obviously, he's got to be off his medication. I don't know if that's been like a confirmed thing or if he's just never been diagnosed. I don't know much about him because I really don't care for him. Like, it's a fucking dude that the Kardashians and that whole fucking weird Hollywood thing, he just drove him nuts. and it's kind of tragic, but like Gypsy says, "Stronger" is a great song. I agree with that. But that's about when I got out of Kanye. There was some of that fucking collab with Jay-Z that's pretty good. I don't remember. I haven't listened to it in fucking 12 years since it came out. But like that whole summer, it's mostly what I listened to. Chase says, "Oh Mel, I'm sure Lethal Weapon will suck." A dude was too old for it when he was like 32. Yeah. I mean, it depends on what the fucking N words in Paris. That's right. Yeah. Um, I'll fucking spend an hour and haven't talked about the wedding at all. We might have to save that for next week. I'm getting tired. I've been up for a while. But yeah, let's go dig into let's see the boingboing.net. Says, as Seth Rogen said in 2020, "I'm only surprised by Mel Gibson's oven dodger comment because it acknowledges the Holocaust actually happened." Jesus Christ, I'm sure he said that with a complete fucking seriousness in his intent, but that is fucking hilarious. Like, I'm sure, like, it wasn't it actually happened. Weed. Wow, he sure hates Jews. That's why Harvey's Weinstein's lawyers asked the judge in Weinstein's Oh, this is just some retard that bought a website. Okay. So it's literally like that's it. That's fucking literally, and then it just quotes the fucking article we already read. So it was a shit show, but god damn it, that was a funny fucking. I want to say it's a pretty trash website. I was hoping for more like gold, like that fucking weird persecution thing that most of them have, like the hive mind of the Jewish community has. I'll say it's not every one of them individually, but there's like it's a stereotype for a reason. There are enough of them like that. That's a thing, you know. I'm sure I'm not saying that the way that I mean it, so it's gonna sound like I'm some, and also fucking shaved head, that I'm some kind of Nazi or Nazi sympathizer. But I assure you, I am not a Nazi. I'm not a National Socialist. I like the Jews quite a bit. I mean, I guess as much as I like any other fucking race, creed, genetic composition, whatever the fuck. I don't care. What do you do? Fucking cancel me? There's really like I don't think I'd get fired from my job if you found out where and what it was. One, because I'm good at it, and two, who the fuck are they gonna get to replace me? Those are famous words of someone that's about to lose their job, but I don't know. Ben says Ghislaine Maxwell did an interview from jail today. Haven't heard any hubbub over it, so must have not revealed much. I didn't know that she was doing an interview. I saw I tweeted, fucking a picture of her in jail, like a mugshot type picture, which I think is the first picture of her since she was sentenced. I think that's, I wish her well, but she was a strong, independent woman caught up in some fucking evil man's scheme. I say we free Ghislaine. Free her. She did nothing wrong. She's a top person. I believe in her 100%. But with social media, I have to say, I wish her well. Jonathan asked my thoughts on Clerks 3. I have not seen it yet. I'll be getting to that soon. And Orc 145626 is in the chat. What's up, boy? That makes me think of the little stinger that Lauren has. That makes me miss Lauren. You don't see him around these parts too often anymore. Almost never. Actually, probably at this point, it is never. Dan says she did say she felt bad for Prince Andrew. Leave Britney alone. Gypsy says Dan, he doesn't have his mother to bail him out anymore. Or says coke like a savage. Ben says government's still not going after any of the clients because they can't. Like, if they actually investigated this fucking case the way they should have, this country wouldn't know what the fuck to do. Like, I mean, it's venturing into conspiracy shit, but like, I'm very fucking sure nasty shit would pop up if this was like independently investigated. The fucking people that'd be locked up or worse over that is like, think of the names that are on that fucking list. Like, even just like the Clintons, just the Clintons opens up so much shit. But I'm tired. I don't have fucking time to go into all that. John says, fix that, dude. It's fantastic. I will. Christian says, my mom found the browser history. Ah! Dan says, new book, Divide by Zero, was up for pre-order soon. Okay, I don't know. Billy says, I need to find some coke. I need a new idea on what business to start. Oh, one thing I will say about the wedding, which will be continued into next week's show, is I don't want anything. Gypsy, the cocaine business is tough. You can't just fucking go into that. I tried. Doesn't work out well. I'm getting fat in the face. I'm getting fatter in the face, I should say. Gross. I gotta get back fucking to the eating right, eating better. Going to the gym and eating better. Fucking Jim the Slug Norton. But there was like this, they had this thing, and someone else was talking about, Ari Garbage was talking about a wedding that had the same thing. There's just like a fucking tray of loose candy. Like, this was like set up because this wedding was like fucking swanky, like one of those like 3-day affairs, like there's just shit to do the whole weekend. Nice hotel, like this fucking like privately owned hotel. It's gorgeous. We'll get into that again, but like, so it was like a nice 3-level tray thing that had like candy cigarettes, candy necklaces, like kid candy, like fucking the Fun Dip. I saw the Fun Dip and yo, those were fucking tight. And I grabbed one, took it home, brought it back to the hotel. And then I forgot about it. I ate it last night when I got home. And I found out that, however many days later, you can look up the number of days, but Fun Dip is like a trigger. Fun Dip is a big trigger. I said trigger. So yeah, 631 days as we slip into October 18th. Yeah, man, I'm like, I don't know what exactly about it did it. I think it was, yes, that's what it was. It was sticking the white stick, the little candy stick thing into the powder. It just went, like, all I thought was key bump. Ooh, key bump. Because then I'm pulling it out and I'm not just like, obviously when you're doing a key bump, you need like a little pile on the key. Telling everyone how to do drugs. It's good. But with the Fun Dip thing, you're supposed to just like lick the fucking little candy stick and then dip it. You dip. It's fun to dip. but I was like digging like a spoon because I'm a fat piece of shit. And I don't have all day to eat a fun dip. I got shit to do. Okay. I have sitting around to do. And yeah, just a little pile on the fucking stick of it. Oh no, not my nose. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't you dare. So that was fun to deal with, but Orc says, I always love learning with steak. Jay says, you talking about it is a trigger for me. Jay says, baby laxative gets me all fucked up. You know what's weird, man? I've never, like, cocaine has never made me shit. No, but there is always, like, as soon as I get it, I have to. Like, as soon as I'm, like, handed the contents. And it's just, I think it's like it was just a routine I got into. I'd get it at work, head up to the private bathroom, break it up, get it like, camera ready, for lack of a better term. So that then for the rest of the night, all I had to do was pop in, bump, and fucking get back out. I didn't have to like waste time each time. Break up a little bit of the rock, a little bit, just okay. It just worked. So but while I was up there, take a shit while you're there, fucking take care of business while you're taking care of business. Yeah. But Billy says, I don't know any Colombians and that metric system. I'm too old for it. I'm 30 and I'm too old for the metric system. Gypsy says, just some sugar, some flour, some baby powder, and you're ready to roll. Or so I've heard. Yeah, that'll get you killed, man. And Billy says, yeah, when you do a line and have to shit before the drips even start. Man, see, I went to fucking reputable people. I wasn't really fucking around to like, if I was paying for it, I wasn't fucking around with different shit. But Jay says, these days everything makes me shit. Gypsy says, the one drug I will never even attempt is heroin. That shit sticks for life. I agree. Creeps me out. Now the way that the high has been like explained to me, I don't know, it doesn't sound good. Brian Trash says, who needs prune juice? And not me, buddy. Billy says, H will ring your bell. So will that H Foley. Am I right, folks? Hey, yeah. All right. Well, I showed those last week. I'm not going to do that again. I just didn't take them out of here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, what else?
The faggot of the opera.
But yeah, so we're going to get out of here, folks. Thanks for being here. Jada Stingray, Billy Bean, Brian Trash, Orc, 145626, Gypsy Warrior, Dan Shine, Ben Grimm, Christian Hanahara, Jonathan Bombastic, Jamie Hart, other people, El Despensa. It's probably fake. I don't know who that is. Good Christ. Who else was in here? If I missed you, you know I didn't mean it, you slut. You big dyke. I can't go. There we go. There we go. We're all up in this bitch. We are all up in this bitch. Didn't see Jess Graham. I don't know. Mikey, old dying breed, of course. Was there no Jess Graham today? I'm so fucking hurt. What a little racist. He's a fucking Nazi. Jesus Christ. Eyes of Anus, of course. How could I forget? But I don't think I have. I was going to put a fucking music thing together and go out on that, but I forgot. So I didn't. Billy says, coming off H is like the flu, but it's orgasmic while it lasts. So you can keep it. You keep it for yourself. And Brian Trash, this goes out to you.
And the home of the Jets.
And until next time, folks, take care. And remember, Iris loves you.